'Twas the night before Christmas.
And all through Miles's house,
Not a bitch was stirring.
except for Miles's mouse.
All the presents were laid bare.
By Miles, with great fervor,
In his underwear.
While he roared,
Eli jumped through the air and soared.
like a bitch.
It was a cinch.
Not long after Eli made his debut,
Jules came out.
and took a giant poo.
Good, thank you. While the cats were sleeping in their holes.
And Miles drank eggnog.
From his marijuana bowl.
He fell asleep and slept like a log.
Cause soon he would be. He knew his he would be. He was getting a dog.
A dog named, was it Kai? Kai, I might add.
That rhyming was very bad.
Mm-hmm. But never ye mind, our listeners, because
What rhymes with because? Oh, because someone was coming
Kind of.
down the chimney. It was Henry Claus.
that's right, bitches, move over and give me them cookies and milk.
Miles woke with a start, his cock covered in silk.
Henry took sight of Miles in his state and at once proclaimed,
I want to go on a date.
Henry looked at the sorry mess of presents lying before him.
But sadly, in his head, the lights were quite dim.
So he could not see the presents under the tree.
Miles got up. He had to go pee.
Henry readied himself for Miles's advance.
But Miles also got in a sumo stance.
Henry removed his Santa gloves. He was ready to box.
Miles got out his Glocks.
Dual wield. All of a sudden, to Miles's surprise,
Connor woke up telling a bunch of lies.
reality is poison. At once, Henry heard the creaking of floorboards.
Eli was coming armed with swords.
Astonished by the sight of Eli astonished at the sight of Eli with blades.
I don't know.
Some spades, I guess.
Henry prepared to fucking hit him with his spades.
Yes, there we go. Pulled them out of my back pocket.
Yeah. 2 cards, like just spades.
Henry proclaimed at once, "Come dancer, come prancer, come donner, come vixen."
But Miles was ready. He was a pissin'.
In the wind. Henry began screaming at once, "It's in my eyes!"
I don't know, man. In his eyes, or at once.
You can say surprise, rise,
Yeah.
dies, flies.
So what was the line again? I already forgot. You screamed at once.
Henry screamed at once.
It's in my eyes.
Yeah.
All right. But to Miles's surprise, Henry's cock started to rise.
Like a loaf of Christmas bread, it grew as big as the room. Spelling Miles' inevitable doom.
Yeah, that's fine.
Spelling Miles' inevitable doom. So now you can start.
Okay.
The line, and I'll try to rhyme.
In Henry's cock there arose such a clatter.
And he put it away quickly as Connor came to see what was the matter.
What are you doing in my house, you fucking dick?
She proclaimed with affright.
Yeah, that rhymes with dick, yeah.
Well, I figured you could say something else and then I'll rhyme with that.
Okay.
Again.
Wait, fright? You said fright?
Yeah, I said fright. Okay. Well, you say something else and then I can rhyme it with fright.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a 2.
Man, this party is sick. That was Miles.
Mm-hmm. What an ungodly sight. I don't know. And then continue.
Okay. And upstairs, Jules was dreaming of dancing gumdrops or whatever the line is.
Dancing gumdrops.
Gumdrops dancing. I don't know.
Of dancing gumdrops
in her head. What is it? I don't know what the line is.
Okay, so it's gumdrops.
Sure. Yeah. What you pick? You
know what'll rhyme with that.
Pick. Okay.
When she awoke to Eli, splattering his gumdrops. That's not even a rhyme. It's just like gumdrops.
Yeah, but it's like almost the same word.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, gumdrops. Sure. Yeah. The fight downstairs.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right. began to get crazy.
That was until
Miles got lazy.
he fell asleep on the floor.
With his pants round his ankles.
All of a sudden, there was a knocking on the door.
What the hell round his ankles?
A man with large cankles.
I was gonna say. Connor answered the door and proclaimed, "Nice cankles."
It was Mrs. Claus. She screamed. I don't know. She just screaming. It's Mrs. Claus.
That's Mrs. Claus. She screamed. I've got to get out. I've got to get out of here.
Henry's red cock beamed.
I've got to get out of here. Henry's cock beamed into the ceiling.
It's got a little Rudolph red-nosed reindeer deal going on there.
Yeah, I love it. Or no, yeah, I like that idea. I've got to get out of here. Henry jumped in his sleigh and his cock beamed. His cock beamed. Yeah.
And Mrs. Claus left. Yeah. Yeah.
Left. All upset and rattled, and then.
Miles worked his shaft. Like shaft, but
He's like a chef. He's a
yeah.
chef. While Mr. and Mrs. Claus battled
To the death.
to the death.
Well, shouldn't it have rhymed with rattled?
Yeah, rattled, battled.
Oh, battled. Got it. Battled. Okay. This story is done.
But wait, what's that?
Is that Buddy the Elf, our good old friend?
Buddy the Elf. So I'm running with friend.
With that?
I'm running it with friend. Right.
Are you rhyming it with that?
Or that. Oh, it is with. Okay, I was gonna say. I figured it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So it's. But what's that? Buddy the Elf. You said our friend. Buddy the Elf was our friend. Was on his way over when he fell with a splat.
That had nothing to do with the story.
How convenient, they say.
So they decided to watch Finding Dory.
Hooray.
The end.
The end. Wow.
Wow, great story.
That was great.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah to others as well.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa. Happy early St. Patrick's Day as well.